By the way, meet Vera's star. Who's that?
Go down, Moses.
I liked it.
I liked it. It was very funny.
It was really funny. It was an interesting piece of theater, actually.
Yes.
Because the first act is a play.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second act is more of an experimental theater piece, I feel. And I almost, at the beginning of the second act, I was almost like, I kind of just want to see more of that play. But I did enjoy the places they explored in the second act.
Yeah.
But that first act is so well written and so funny. So funny. That I was really enjoying it. Oh my gosh, those performances are all brilliant.
Really great.
Serious. Stephanie J. Block. That character is so hilarious. And she played it so well. So funny. My goodness. Don't know what else to say besides.
Has Sanaa Lathan done any other theater?
I think so.
See. I knew she was in A Raisin in the Sun. I totally forgot about that, though. Alright, never mind.
You're like, has she done any acting?
I forgot. No, well, I know her from movies.
She was so good.
She was fantastic.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
Really, really good. Kimberly, Hébert, Gregory was also
My
hilarious.
god. So funny.
But then I could say that
So funny.
almost about everyone in the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a jerk, but I didn't care for Karen Olivo.
Yeah. Not that much. I didn't mind her when she was playing the Brazilian, but like that first scene that she was in,
Right.
it was a little wonky.
Not that this is her fault, but I really didn't like her wig.
No.
The color of that wig really clashed with her skin tone and it made her look weird. I thought she did a good job in the second act with that character. I don't know why I didn't like it, really.
Yeah.
The character in the second act is broad and hilarious.
Yes.
And she executed it.
Yes.
But like the first act, it was just like, I don't know why I didn't like her.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like...
It wasn't clicking for me either.
Yeah, it just didn't, I don't know, it didn't happen. It didn't happen, honey. Sorry. I like Daniel Breaker, though. I love him.
Yes.
He's funny, especially in the second act, him, too.
Yes.
The picture he has in the first act is like, a little bit. And then in the second act, that character was so funny.
So funny.
All just those, like, little nuances of, like, a college professor type person giving, like, a lecture and being like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thinking his own little jokes are very intellectual and funny.
I mean, that whole panel in the second act was brilliant, just hilarious, and spot on. Like, just on point. The characters were written so well.
Oh, yes.
For each of their archetype that they were playing.
Yes.
Oh, it was great.
Yes.
It was like I was back in college.
Uh-huh.
Listening to pseudo-intellectuals talk about nothing.
Yes, exactly. That's what I loved so much about it. I love, like, that rock star that was on the talk show.
Yes.
He was so funny.
I mean, those also archetypes.
Yes.
Just
like the talk show guy and the rock star guy. Yeah. No, absolutely. Oh my god, that movie. I want to, like, see that movie.
I know, I wish I could watch the
Especially,
whole
like,
movie.
Stephanie J. Block's death, where she was like...
Oh, so good.
Oh my god!
It's really funny.
So freaking hilarious. Watching her character in that party when the focus wasn't on her.
Yeah.
Like, there's that point where she, like, has her lemonade or whatever.
Oh.
And there's stuff happening downstage and she, like, runs around the room and grabs another drink and dumps it into her lemonade and then chugs it.
Yeah, again, it's like great background work.
Yes, she's a fantastic actress that, like, she is always in character if she's on stage, which is always appreciated. And, like, her reactions, like, I was watching her a lot because, like, her character reacting to things that were happening in the scene were just spot on the whole time. It was so funny. Oh my god, and I loved her character's reaction to Karen Olivo's character.
Oh, yes.
They were hilarious. There was literally a part where she, like, kicked her.
Yep. Oh, it was pretty funny.
Oh my god.
It was pretty great.
So funny. Oh, and just that party scene was so great.
So good.
When the German director is, like, talking about, like, the tired black people that he wants in his movie, like, and they're both like every time that Lottie was, like, singing Go down, Moses. Every time.
good.
And like to the audience too. Oh my gosh. Brilliant.
Tell old Pharaoh, tell him to let my people go. And then they may go back to the humming.
Did you notice that the understudy for Gloria is also the understudy for Karen Olivo's character?